Welcome back to the DIY Trestle project. Today I'm going to start by giving the material list which I said I was going to give in the ending of my previous video. So first of all, you need wood and wood glue, of course, but also a saw. You could use a big one or a small one, preferably what you like to use best. Clamps, always helpful. I've used my big ones. These, got them stored above my head for easy access. They slide in just like that, and of course hinges and a few brackets that I'm gonna talk about in the beginning of the video, so please enjoy. Next on the list is the horizontal beams. And how are we going to attach them? Obviously with the aid of wood glue, but for a little bit more durability, these metal brackets. Just bought them in the DIY store, came with screws, so that's very helpful. But problem, when I attach them like this, yeah, it has a little nudge, and these are flat. Like this, also possible, but then the whole weight is supported on those brackets. So I'm gonna inlay them, gonna saw half of this off and half of that off, so they fit perfectly together. That was a little vague, just keep watching and things will become clear. This beam I'm going to cut in half, like over there, because yeah, it's also too wide, like those over there. But when you can see, when I'm gonna cut that piece out and this piece out, they'll fit perfectly into each other, so that this face and this face will be flat. That's the intent. This is precision work, and that's not my strong suit, so fingers crossed. And now, I don't have a vise. I'm gonna find a solution, don't worry. This should do. I have to do some chiseling work to get it perfectly flat and maybe a little thinner, because not exactly half, but it's a good step in a good direction, eh? This is why I need a new workbench, because yeah, squat position, real nice. This is way closer to the middle and pretty flat. So this one's good. The other one needs a lot of attention. I wasn't planning on putting finish on the end, but I think, yeah, it's already looking pretty nice. So if I do put a finish on it, yeah, it's gonna look exquisite. Like that, they fit almost perfectly together. And now I can attach a bracket here. Hopefully it'll hold for a very long time. My grandpa has a set of Trestles as well, and he built them 45 years ago and they still work. I got the first one fitted, glued and sanded. As you can see, the top part I cut in half because I needed it for the second one, which I've also finished. But this one is not sanded yet, so I'm gonna just do that real quick. I'll start by making the edges round, so you don't hurt yourself while using the Trestle. Right now it's a bit wobbly, but when I attach the two of them together, they'll be very sturdy. I can assure you that. You could use a sanding machine instead of just sandpaper, but I don't have it at the time. My dad does have one, but I'm too lazy to go grab it. But when you use just normal regular sandpaper, always put a block of wood in there or something else hard, because when you use it with your hands like that, yeah, it works, but yeah, on edges especially it works because your fingers go around the corner pretty good. But on flat surfaces you always have the risk of not covering the entire surface. And another danger, when there's a splinter, it could rip through the paper and right into your hand, and that's something we don't want. From time to time you have to replace the sandpaper, or in my case I put a very large piece on it, so you can just shift it a bit to a place that's still new and still rough, so you can continue on sanding. Next up on the program is attach the beam on the bottom for stability. I'm gonna do almost the same as at the top. I'm not going to cut all the way in the middle, but a little less, so that they don't come clean. This wood chips very easy, so a hint I'll give you: don't start with chiseling, because then you'll just chip away a way too big piece of wood. So because you cut sideways, the chipping won't go past that, because yeah, there's no wood left to continue the chipping. So don't forget it. Most is done. I'm going to lay it flat again, so I can really concentrate on making it flat. And this fits perfectly. Same on the other side, and a little bit off of this piece. Oh, and maybe you're wondering, why do I put it upright in the first place and use my hammer? Well, if you're gonna chip off little pieces without using the hammer, you're gonna be at it a very long time. This is less precise, but very fast. It fits pretty good. I can't, maybe 1/10 of a millimeter, I can wiggle it, so it doesn't stay in, but I'll come close to the camera. Ooh. The wiggle room is really minimal, so that's good enough. I just cut holes in the legs. Now I'm going to do the same for the support beam, so it fits in perfectly. I noticed that this project didn't get as many views as the last one. Maybe it's a subject, maybe it's another reason. I would like to ask you guys to leave a comment as to why you think it didn't get as many views. If you like this video, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and bonus, if you do it, you'll get notified of my next video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.